And to the debt market, I'm being joined by a fixed income dealer at Wema Bank, Ifeanyi Akweche. Good afternoon, Ifeanyi.
Yes, good afternoon.
So what's the sentiment in the market today?
The fixed income market today will be considered to be quite stable. We had a maturity of almost maturity of 293 billion. And with that, the entire market expected the CBN to hit the market with OMO auction, and that actually happened, where CBN came to the market and sold a total of about 139 billion in OMO sales at over 18% and 18.5%. So with that, the market has been very stable, although with a few of purchases right here and there, So market is quite stable at the moment.
So what is the current yield now?
The current yield, just like CBN came to the market today, everyone expected them to come. They came with OMO auction for 26th of May and then 2017 and 31 August 2017 at 18% and 18.5%. And every other maturity is trading around the 17.775, and for long maturities. The market really is not expected to drop at the moment, especially with the expectation of CBN hitting the market with OMO auction at any moment at rates above 18%. So that's where the yields are right now.
All right, thank you very much, Ifeanyi, for your time. I will move on now to South Africa, where the central bank governor says the slightly more than 3% quarter-on-quarter economic growth recorded in the second quarter is inadequate and needs to be closer to 6%. Now, the governor says the bank will be able to revise upwards to its economic growth estimate for 2016 after relatively good second quarter figures released this week, although the number will remain low. And for the Finance Minister, Pravin Gordhan, South Africa's economy is unlikely to fall into recession in 2016, although the right level of investment must be nurtured among investors to support growth. And Egypt is in advanced talks with Saudi Arabia to secure a new deposit worth $2 to $3 billion as part of about $6 billion in bilateral financing required to seal an IMF loan. Egypt reached a preliminary agreement with the International Monetary Fund in August for a $12 billion three-year lending program to help it plug its funding gap and stabilize markets. But the deal requires Egypt to secure a further $6 billion in bilateral financing. And finally, Germany's biggest automaker, Volkswagen, will resume producing cars in Kenya by the end of the year as it looks to sell more vehicles across the East African region. After a 4-decade pause in production by the German car maker in Kenya, VW will establish an assembly plant to initially produce its Vivo model. President Uhuru Kenyatta and Thomas Sefers, Volkswagen South Africa's chief, of course, said this. Emerging markets production is familiar territory for VW, whose familiar Beetle model was a favorite on the streets of Mexico. But Kenya's car market is dominated by low-priced second-hand imports from countries such as Japan. And that's it on today's program. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Chimizi Obi Iwagu.